Okay, so like I was saying, the 6.5 is here, so this first quartile would be at 6.75. And so our interquartile range is 1.25. The interquartile range is greater for the cell phone group, and it is smaller for the no cell phone group. So when we look at the box, we can even see that. The box is more spread out in the center here, and the box here is more squished together. So we could say that the cell phone group has more variability in the middle part. So you're ignoring people that slept a long time and ignoring people that slept only a little time, and just looking at that middle range of people that slept kind of average or in the middle, and you're seeing more variability there. Are the range and interquartile range by themselves enough information to determine which population sleeps more than the other? No. The range and interquartile range only show how spread the data is. So it may be that they sleep a little bit, but they're more spread or varied out. And then maybe other people sleep a lot, but they're just close together, like a lot of people sleep the same amount. And so that would be a smaller range. Okay, the range is only about how spread out or how varied the data is. It doesn't have to do with if it's a lot of sleep or a little sleep. Okay, so for this last part, we can make some overall conclusions. Thinking about our mood level of the indoor group and the outdoor group, what can we conclude? Well, we see even whenever we put the two graphs together, we can see that the outdoor group is much more spread out in their answers, but they're more consistent here in the middle. If you go back to where we were looking at the outdoor group, remember we had that outlier. So this part is pretty consistent, but it seems more spread out because of the outlier. So the middle part is pretty consistent.
Please come to the office. Paige Coleman.
But the overall, it seems more spread out. Whereas the indoor group is less spread out overall, but more spread out here in the middle. The variability of the outdoor group is more because there is an outlier. If we just consider the middle of the data, so the part that's showing in the box of the box and whisker plot between your two quartiles, this would be half your data, 50%. It is more consistent. Oh, you probably can't read that, but I'm just writing, if we consider the middle of the data, it is more consistent. Okay, and whenever we think about the cell phone people, whether they have a cell phone or don't have a cell phone, and the hours that they sleep, we see that the opposite. We see, well, sort of the opposite compared to the other group, but our green group here is more spread out, but more consistent here in the middle, and the purple group is less spread out overall. So not having a cell phone creates more variability in hours of sleep unless you look at the middle part of the data, or except in the middle part. Haley, I'm making a video here. Let's go over. So we're more spread out all the way across, but we're more consistent in the middle part, whereas this one is more spread out in the middle. Probably also caused by outliers.